Good evening, everyone. Yeah, this is Josephine here. So thank you everyone for joining on time. Yeah, so for this system training that we are doing every Saturday night. Yeah, I also want to appreciate all of you to attend. Yeah, even though I think it's weekend and I think some of you are busy because of the lockdown in Philippines. Yeah, and also today we have Sister Julie from Dubai. We have Sir Atya, another guest from Qatar. Yeah, from Sister Eden Group. Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining us. Yeah. So I'll just start my topic today. So today's topic, I'm going to talk about how to start. So of course, for many leaders here, I know you have been listening, or maybe you have heard many times or before since last year. But I think it's also a good revision because if all of you know the how to start 7 steps very well, you can duplicate to every single newcomer joining your group, also doing the how to start together with you. Yeah, then you'll be able to duplicate them the day-to-day action very fast. Yeah, that's why I want to just do a short sharing to actually do a revision on this topic. And for the new members, if you are first time hearing about this topic, so this will be a good topic for you also to know why we need to do these 7 steps. Yeah, and how this can help you, and very easy. Even if you have new friends want to join you to start this business, you can just tell them to follow these 7 simple steps. Yeah. Okay. So again, before I start, I would like to thank the Elken company as usual. Yeah, for the 26 years already. In this almost 26 years. Yeah, in 1st April it will be Elken 26-year anniversary. Yeah. So for this wonderful platform, and of course, I would like to thank my life coach, Brother J, Sister Valet. Yeah, so I know some of you also have been meeting Brother J recently. Yeah. So of course, although Brother J is not active on Facebook, but he's knowing the situation of every single group of us very well, and he's always giving advice how to grow the whole Philippines, Dubai, and the Middle East market bigger. And of course, thanks to my senior upline, Mr. Lee and Mrs. Lee. Yeah, they are also the one always behind the scene, and they are 24 years in Elkin already. Yeah. And thanks to our Elken Global 001, Mr. and Mrs. Francis Chia, yeah, for always being with us. Yeah, this is our Elken 001, Mrs. Francis Chia. And of course, thanks to the gift spirit that enable us to be learning from each other, especially in the past few days, we have the daily Zoom activities for the Philippines group. Yeah, that now we can really see we can borrow power, we can learn from each other. So then we can actually this can help to leverage our group to grow faster. Yeah. And thanks to our Elken Global management team, especially Miss Pam and Gigi and the Philippines and Dubai team that always supporting us in all the logistic and the arrangement, administration, everything. Thank you so much. Yeah. So before I going to talk about the how to start, let us understand a bit why we need to learn about this how to start first. Because I think we know we are here doing this network marketing business. Okay. And in the network marketing, what are we actually doing? You know, why do we choose network marketing? I think one of the very simple reason that everyone know is because of the leveraging power. You know, it's only in network marketing. Even if every single month, we always say, well, if you only bring one people and your new people also just bring one people only every single month, your whole group, you turn from 2 to 4 to 8 to 16 32. 1 year time, you'll be 4,096 people in your group. And imagine, these 4,000 people, divided into two groups, 2,000 people at your left and 2,000 people at your right. Even though when they just buy 30 BV, total you have around 61,000 points, and 61,000 points times even just 10% your team bonus will be 300,000 peso. That is 300,000 peso. That is a lot, right? Yeah. Let me calculate. 300,000 peso. That is around 6,000 USD. Yeah, that is even if you just have 10% and everyone just buy 30 BB. So that is the power of the network marketing and leveraging. So of course, when starting, if you are just new in this business, when starting, yes, we need to spend maybe a lot of time to learn, to do field work, to do the sharing, and the money maybe, it's not immediately so much yet. But this is where if you focus to really build your network 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, when you already have a group of people working under you automatically, that is where you can see your income will be really leveraging. By the time you spend could be less and less. Yeah, maybe your time could be spending more on the building and leading your leaders or doing the review instead of the field work. So we need time to focus to build here. And according to this quote by John Paul Getty, one of the richest men in 1966, he's so rich already. He said, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. So only in network marketing, you are really going to maximize 1% of a lot of people efforts together to leverage on our income, leverage on your time and freedom. That is why, if you heard this ESBI from the book of Robert Kiyosaki, yeah, then you will know about this four quadrant that I also always mention in my system topic. Yeah, and this is what influenced me so much to join network marketing. Yeah, because I remember very clear when Brother Jay first told me about this. He said in this world there is this four quadrant ESBI, the employee, self-employed, the business owner, and the investor. So, but the in the whole world, 95% of the wealth is belong to the 5% people who is belong to the business owner and the investor quadrant. But in the whole world, we are the 95% who is born to be an employee and a self-employed, but we only have the 5% of wealth in the world. So how do we really able to move to the business quadrant to enjoy the time and money freedom? Yeah, of course, one of the choice, is if we can invest in a big franchise that is, we already have a system to run auto running for it. For example, like Starbucks, we don't need to see the Starbucks owner or the boss has to sit at the Starbucks 24 hours to ensure it operate perfectly, right? No, we don't need, because there is already a system for people and work for them. But what happened to us as the ordinary people who do not have the do not have a big capital to invest? Then network marketing is the only platform for ordinary person like us who do not really have a big capital to invest in franchise, or we choose to build network marketing. Then this is a perfect place, because in network marketing, this is where we build already has a system, and we build people, we build a team with the system already there. Yeah, and when we focus to build a team big enough, that is where we enjoying the sustainable passive income, and this can be passed down to also our next generation, to your kids. Yeah, so that is where I think we want to really focus here. And I congrats to 50 of you here. You spend this 1 hour with us, because I think you also really want to learn more how to excel in this business, how to really make this business work. Yeah, so because this is a business of duplication, that's why in Elken Global here, one of the reason why I also learned from zero and until now I can build my network in different countries is because I follow this system education. And in Elken here, because of the wisdom drafted from our Elken Global 001, a lot of the leaders who have joined us so much earlier, they have drafted the wisdom into the different topics of system education here in Elkin for already 26 years, that now we just need to follow and duplicate. That is where we can build a huge and stable network here. So I think we are very lucky now with the social media. We can always have the recording, we can join now online. Last time I just want to share with you a picture. That is 12 years ago, when I just when I just joined Elkin. Yeah, so I have how I learn system education. I have to invest. I have to buy a lot of different CD. We have so many different system topic in Elkin. So this is the amount of CDs the system education topic that I buy. So if you see here, this is all the face of the brother Jay. He share also a lot of system training topic. Yeah. And every time I'm the first one. If there's new topic or there is a new new CD, I will always invest, and I buy and I educate and I sell to my leaders to make sure that everyone is listening to the topic of the system education every single day. Yeah, that is how we, even though I do not have any network marketing background, that is how I grow from Elkin from zero. Yeah, that's why I think now I feel that is we have the social media, we have the online, YouTube, everything now. That's why I also trying to record all the weekly training in YouTube so that all of you, if you anytime you just want to revise, some of the topics, actually just like Brother Jay mentioned, you can treat it like your morning topics every day, maybe while you're eating breakfast, you can just play 1 hour to listen every single day. Even though you listen it repeatedly, you may learn different thing every time. And I believe if you keep repeating the system topic, you can duplicate, you are able to share, to your team anytime very fast. Yeah. So a good beginning and the right beginning, if we start with the right beginning, then we are not far away from the success. And we all know in success in Elkin, we always mention that, it's 99% of mental attitude and perception and 1% of skill and method. Yeah. So of course, yes, skill and method is important, and we always can provide trainings, and you can find all the materials, teaching you how to share here. But again, we always highlight that the mindset, right mental attitude or how to start the business is always very important. Yeah. So, and of course, yeah. And first, we have the right attitude we want to have before we start to this business is we must have the attitude of willing to change first. Why? Because we always say in this network marketing is the business that we have to change ourselves first, then only we can influence others. That's why we always say that, if you want to share a product to someone, you have to make the product effective on yourself first. You have to experience it before you can influence others, or you want to really start this business, you want to learn about everything first, there must be something that your friend or your family will see the changes from you. Then, they will want to learn more about you. Yeah. So that is about that. Yeah. And of course, if your focus is about beauty business, then of course, then you yourself have to make sure you also experience the best from the beauty product first. Then people will see the difference on you. Then they will be the one to ask you, actually, what do you think, or what do you do recently? You look different. Yeah. That's why I think a lot of time, if we see our leaders, even now we can only see on each other online. I think we also can see, oh, like for example, we know, oh, Mommy B, you look more and more confident now. Or we see some of the leader, oh, you look younger and younger now, or you look more energetic now. Why? It's because you are willing to change, you practice, and from the product, everything, the confidence, you change. Yeah. So that's why, when I notice some leader, there's some changes. Definitely, she's improving every day, and definitely you can influence more people to join you. Yeah. So today we're going to talk about just a short summary of the 7 simple steps how to start here in Elkin. Yeah. Again, for the leaders, it's a revision, but I hope now, you don't treat it just as a revision. You have to treat it like this 7 step is the thing that you're going to duplicate to every single leaders. Now they're going to join you in the daily Zoom, and you can, after your Zoom, they want to join you, sign up the business, just share this 7 steps to them so that you can duplicate them very fast. Okay. So what are the 7 steps? Number 1, okay, take or use the product. Yes, like I mentioned, we ourselves, we have to take or use the product first, so that it strengthens the confidence of ourselves. Yeah. So this is number one, very, very important. Yeah. I think even some of the new members, they told me, yeah, Sister Joe, I think I have to eat the product first. Yes, this is good because I think when we eat the product and experience that, we definitely, you have the confidence to really share to other people. Yeah, we also will not be afraid. Why? Because we are not making up some stories that, I don't use the product, but I pretend to say I use. Then it may not be so good, or we cannot really even convince ourselves. Yeah, if we think and understand the product is so good, of course we are the first one. I want to take the product first. Yeah. And for this, I advise you, and if you are new, choose one or two product that you are very confident, or you really, feel that there is a need, you need the most now. Then you start from this one or two product. Why? Because of course in Elkin here, we have in Philippines, we have 20 over products. Yeah. In Dubai, we have 4, 5 products. In Malaysia, I have 200 products. I cannot, as a newcomer, I cannot start to learn all the product in one day. So, and I cannot also afford to buy all the 20 product in one day only. Yeah. So choose one or two that you want to focus, and you start to eat every single day. Yeah. You experience the product, then you focus from there. Yeah. And so that's why, yeah, if you notice, we always share this step number one in the daily Zoom. If you want to do this business, step number one, investing yourself first. That's why when we always share why we recommend this example, yeah, example, this spirulina and the colostrum, it's a package that I want to start investing for myself and for my family, because I want to protect them, to boost the immune system and protect from virus. That's why we always advise, choose one or two to start from it first. Yeah. Of course, if your concern is more on beauty, or you can also choose like collagen, you can also choose EB. Yeah, if your concern is more on cardiovascular health, you can also choose LX Young. So it doesn't matter which product you choose, but just choose one or two and focus to learn about it. So can it be, if some member says that, oh, I want to work this business, but I do not want to try the products, I don't want to waste my time. I just want to tell people can earn how much first. Yeah. I mean, that is also is also okay from the business approach, but it's still at the same time, it's still better that you at the same time you should experience from one or two products first, then you have the confidence. Because even when people join the business, they want to know about the product, they also want to duplicate, they also want to know how the product can benefit them also. That's why we ourselves should have the experience first, then we can duplicate to them. Yeah. If we cannot have, if we do not focus on the product, sometimes it's also difficult for us to share the experience. Yeah. Okay. And also, in Elkin here, in order to maximize all the 6 bonus in the compensation plan, so we recommend, if you can, do your 30 BV maintenance every month. So every month, that, you have this 30 BV, which is equivalent to maybe around 4,000 over peso, to maintain. Yeah. So this 4,000 over peso is also served as the products consumption for your whole family, because I think we not just want to do the business, we also want to ensure all our family members, they benefit from the products. Yeah. So we also ensure that we do our maintenance so that we can maximize all the 6 bonus in Elkin. Yeah. Okay. So that's step number one, eat the products. Step number two, learn more about the business of product. Yeah. So why is it important? I know all of the 53 leaders here, you are all very hardworking. That's why you spend this 1 hour with us, because you want to learn more about the product and the business. So when you learn, when you show the willingness, you tell your upline, I want to learn more. It also helps you to pick up faster. You can be independent faster, because it helps you to increase your knowledge and wisdom. Yeah. So what are the channels you can learn more? Of course, there's many channels. Number one, I will advise you. Yeah, I think most of you already download this iSmart e-library. Or if not, you can also guide your new members to immediately download iSmart e-library from your phone, because all the product information, all the videos, some of the Q&A of, Dr. Yasumasa, the founder of the Spirulina, everything is inside the iSmart e-library. Yeah. So I know some of the members, even before they register, they already do a very thorough research, reading all the different brochure, the materials inside the iSmart e-library. Why? Because they want to ensure they understand the product well, before they can able to share with the rest. Yeah. So you can learn more using this iSmart e-library. Yeah. And of course, in the day-to-day operation, what are we really doing? Of course, when we start to want to build a business, we are meeting our prospect every day. And of course, and another easier way for us to share, is actually sharing testimonies. Like Brother Jay said, tell stories. Yeah, I also share in my Pro Builder seminar. Telling story is always easier than telling the theory. Of course, I also need to know about how good is spirulina, where who is the founder, where is it made, all this I also know. But if I can tell a story how this spirulina, help this friend to recover from the COVID-19 virus, how this spirulina helped this person, her mother, to recover from the pneumonia, then telling stories is always easier to convince people. And telling stories is something that very easy for us to borrow power. Yeah. And your influence power comes from your ability to share testimony. So it also means that, if you want to influence more people to buy product or eat product, you have to collect different stories of people eating the products and the testimony of products. That is for the selling. So you will also ask, so what if you want to sponsoring someone, recruit someone to join you the business? Then you want to then you need to collect a lot of stories of, well, how these people, they still can earn during the pandemic, how these people can build a network, after a few years here, how these people can achieve free travel. So your stories, you need to be about how the success in Elkin. Yeah. Then you can use this story, focus on your sponsoring people to join you in the business. Yeah. Okay. And of course, another few pages of place I can recommend you to like and follow, that you can also learn more about the business, is these few Facebook page. Yeah, so of course, number one is the Elken Global Philippines, the Elken Global Philippines official Facebook page. Yeah, this is for Philippines, of course. Yeah. Uh, we also have Elken Global. This is the main one for Malaysia. Yeah. So here you will get a lot of updates or product information also from the company page. Yeah. The second one is the Pinoy Health Camp. So of course, this is also a page that I build and I collect a lot of product testimonies, videos in this Facebook page. So when you like this page, or you can search on the video here, you can also find different testimony, that you can borrow power, you can learn, at the same time you can share to your friends. Okay. And of course, you also please like also our Elkin Senior Vice President Miss Pang, her page, Pang Mingfa page, because from here Miss Pang also will update a lot of activities and product testimonies, especially from Philippines and Indonesia market that she's building, and of course for Dubai. Yeah, so you can also learn something from this page. So we have 3 FB page that you can follow. And the next one is the YouTube. So like I mentioned, I have, this is actually the 40th session that I've been doing the system training since last year. So I have made the recording of all the past topics inside my YouTube. So you can also search at your YouTube. You can just search Network Marketing Coach Joe and you can subscribe. So some of the Zoom meeting discussion, testimony or sharing, and also my system training, you can also find all the videos inside this YouTube. Yeah, so that this is somewhere that you can learn faster. Yeah, okay. So step number 3, attend meetings. So again, I congrats to many of the leaders here. You attend the daily Zoom meetings that is focused for the Philippines market, and of course you keep inviting. That is very good. Why? Because by attending trainings and seminars, you are able to adopt the system education like now, and also you can keep your excitement and enthusiasm, and you can get updated of the first-hand information. So attend meeting is again very important. Yeah, and there is of course few types of meeting. You can also organize your own meeting together with your uplines or your downline or your group. So the offline one, meaning you can do also field work. Let's say some area, if it's still not locked down, you can do some home party or organize a business showcase. Yeah, but I I understand that, in the situation of the lockdown, we can also maximize leverage more on the online weekly meetings. Like now in the Philippines, we have the from Monday to Friday every night 7 p.m. we have the online business showcase. This is where we can borrow power, and of course, hope we will soon also organize maybe a weekly for the Dubai and Qatar market that we can help to support also. Yeah, and Saturday we will do a system education training. Yeah, so all these are where you can bring people in, and of course we also have a big event. Like for every few months, we will have in the Philippines and Indonesia, we have e-boss that is more for business owner seminar for new people to join us. Yeah, and we have e-Gen that is a yearly recognition event, and of course we have e-DAS that is a director training in May. Yeah, so that is a few types of meeting we have now, and it can help us to learn more. Yeah. So again, so congrats everyone. These are the meetings that we have joined, and we have bring a lot of new members to join for the past 5 days from Monday to Fridays. Yeah. So and again, I congrats everyone, and I hope everyone keep bringing new invites and borrow power from the meeting. Yeah, because we try to have different topics every day, and of course next week we will have another 3 days from Monday to Wednesday. Yeah, because it's Thursday, Friday onwards will be for rest for Holy Week. Yeah. And of course, yeah, I just want to highlight also another meeting. This is for Philippines also. Of course, the Dubai prospect, they can also join. Yeah, because when Miss Pang sharing, she'll definitely share in English. Yeah, so Miss Pang is the Senior Vice President of Elken Global, and she is also already 18 or 19 years with Elken Global. Yeah, so someone very senior management, but still willing to spend her time to really share with our new prospect. So definitely we will need to keep inviting earlier, especially starting from the daily Zoom. Now you can prepare, maybe from one guest, two guests every single day. By the time on the 24th April, maybe you can have 50, 100 guests already, because of your new guests. Also will be inviting guests every single day. Yeah, so give yourself a target, to bring more guests for this 24th April, the Elkin Business Owner Seminar. And of course, we have a lot of new sharer this round, including our director, Tita Pining, Miss Josie, Ma'am Tetel, Sister G, Sir Ernesto, all from different background that we can borrow power. Okay. So meeting help us. Yeah, what meeting help us? I also already mentioned work together and borrow power. Importantly, why we need to borrow power? Of course, it helps us to save time and energy. Because if I myself, sometimes I can also share the video. But if I can bring my guests to join the Zoom and listen directly from, maybe example, Ma'am Teta, well, of course he'll be more convincing because she'll see the real person. So it helps us to save time and energy. And of course, from the meeting, we can collect more stories to share. And of course, achieve sales is just by the way. Of course, when you invite a lot and you do the right things to follow up, the sales will definitely just automatically come. Yeah, and of course, increase members to join you, receive some latest information, and learn to educate to progress together. Yeah, and for some members, you have the chance to learn to start to do hosting, to do sharing. It can also help you to build your confidence, and also it can help us to support and motivate each other, in the chat box, so that we all grow as one whole Philippines group. Yeah. And now step number 4. Okay, so we've done step number 1, eat the product. Step number 2, learn. Yeah, learn as many as you can. Step number 3, attend training. Step number 4, you need to guide and spend time with your new members after they want to join. Prepare name list. So name listing is very important. Name listing is like our map. If today I want to go somewhere, I need to look for the address, I need to find Google Map, so I have the direction to go. So same thing, if your new member say upline, I want to start this business, you must have a direction where to go, not yeah. So name listing is one direction that we can guide our downline how to start. Yeah, and also maybe can help to reduce the rejection rate. Yeah, but of course, rejection is normal, Yeah, definitely some don't want. Yeah, it just how many we can try to share every single day. So this is just a guideline. Of course, you can start from relative to friends, start from the near to far. But if now we are doing online, then it doesn't really matter much about the distance. Yeah, the lower to higher status just mean that from someone easier to listening or easy to trust you, so that it makes it easier for you to convince rather than someone is high. Because from the first few sharing, I think we all want to share from someone who willing to listen to us first, so that we can also train our confidence. Yeah, of course you can set your target, start from 30, 50, 100, 300, never mind. Yeah, but you can just start from the basic like 30 or 50, then you can just start to do the inviting, to do the appointment, to make appointment with your upline, to do how the arrangement, how to start. Yeah, so the name listing is very important. Of course, I can also look at my post every single day. Let's say I do some posting about the business showcase, about the product. I can also observe who like and comment my post always, or I can observe that, who actually they're actually who are in need of the product or opportunity now. They always comment, or they have mentioned that they have the needs of the products. Yeah, then I can know, maybe these are the friends that I can focus to share with. Yeah, or maybe also, another suggestion, you can also look for people who are in the 45 countries where Elken Globals, provide either the office or the e-commerce platform, because we can arrange a direct shipping to these people in these countries. Yeah. So of course in Elken now we have the office in, actually it's in 10 countries including Dubai. Yeah, and of course for the rest of the countries like USA, the Europe country, Russia, Australia, New Zealand, we can always using the e-commerce platform to arrange shipping directly from Malaysia to the other countries. Yeah, that is somewhere that we can slowly explore. But of course, as a start, we can start from the where you are first, either the Philippines or the Dubai market first. Okay. Yeah. So step number 5, okay, sharing. So after we do the name listing already, now it's time we need to learn how to share. Okay, so of course, sharing, we can learn how to share the products, yeah, and how to share the business and the marketing plan. Yeah. So of course, as at the beginning, we as a new people, I'm not sure how to share yet. Never mind, just learn. So I will advise, for the first few sharing, you ask your upline to accompany you first. Yeah, or maybe some of you, if you don't if you are very good already, then you can start sharing with the tools, with the products information. Yeah, so an effective sharing is to present in a warm and professional manner, be your customers good friends. And one important thing is always listen to his needs. Yeah, I think listen to the person need is very convenient. Sorry, is very important, so that we always know how my sharing of this product or how my sharing of this business can help that person. Yeah. So, and another thing we want to highlight is try to always use the Elkin filing system or the tools, to make your sharing effective and duplicable. Yeah, because like I highlight at the beginning, this is a business that we want to focus in duplication. If every time, if you as an upline, we are using our mouth to share only without any tools, then your downline will be saying, wow, upline, you are very good. You are very good in talking, closing, I must bring you to my friends every day, or every time I do video call, I must call you upline. So that is something not duplicable if we are using only the mouth. Yeah. That's why, we have the offline way of duplicating. You can buy those hard copy of the filings from the Philippine office. Yeah, or the other way is you can download all the brochure, all the information in iSmart e-library, so you have the soft copy. You can also even do screen sharing in your messenger call to your prospect. So this will be something more duplicable, so that your downline, when he follow you to do sharing, he will say, oh, I just follow this brochure to talk about this only. Then you can do the closing by showing the package. Yeah. that is easy for them to duplicable. They will not think that, oh, I must be very good in talking like my upline, then only I can do the business, right? Yeah. So this is one important point, that we need to try to use the tools to make it duplicable. Yeah. So, and that's why in every day, when we also sharing, how to earn the 50,000 in 1 month to become the elite 1 to 50. Yeah. So of course you can do your sharing. You can do like 12 sponsor 12% with 100 points in 30 days. Yeah. So always do your planning also with your upline. Example, even if you are part time, but even every night time you can spend 2 hours, just a few hours, just share with 2 person online. If 30 days you can share with 2 person, 60 sharing, you just need 12 person out of 60 to join you with the 100 points, then you complete the elite 1250. You earn already the income 52,000. Yeah, so that is one way. And of course, if you say, oh, my network, my circle of network, they cannot afford the 100 points. So how? Then you just need to be more hardworking. You can also do 5 person sharing, just by online. I think now when we try to do more sharing online, it's also easier, it save time compared to you have to go physically to the place. So if 30 days, you can do 5 sharing per day, is 150 people. You just need 40 out of 150 people to buy 30 BV. 30 BV is the 4,100 peso to join you. You also complete the elite 1250 already. So this is also possible. And we already have some achievers, like Sister Melody from Zambalish. She also don't have a lot of people join with big package, but she is very hardworking. You have to make 40 people to join you with 30 points. You also complete the elite 1250. Yeah. So that is how you have to have the name list first, then you start with action and sharing. Definitely you can complete your goal. Yeah. So, and of course, you see we have the offline sharing. You can meet people and do the offline demo and sharing. And I always share Emma story. She's already 63 year old, but she still can do online, do simple messenger call, to do the online sharing. So that is, if she can do, every single one of us, we can do the online sharing. And it will not be limited by place. You can do a lot of call every day, yeah, to actually maximize your time. Okay. And step number 6, that will be follow up and service. So of course, after sharing, we need to do follow up and service. Yeah, because I think most of the time, sometimes the closing may not be immediate. Yeah, but importantly, we have to always do follow up and service. You can ask a lot of leaders here. Actually, many of the leaders, especially those they were previously from other company, maybe, they did not join us immediately just at one time when we share. It's because of the follow up, when they consider and they want to learn more, and we follow up and they understand the products and the plan more, then only they decided to join. Even Dr. Jane, I think when she first joined, is because Sir Moses shared the BioPure water purifier to her, and she only want to buy the purifier only. But it's because of the follow up, of Sir Moses, Ma'am Iza, and the whole team, and then to influence her to really see about the business. And then now, she's a diamond. So it all starts from how you following up a prospect. Yeah, every single step is very important. Yeah, so follow up and service is very important. And of course, there is different type of people for different follow up and service. Yeah, there could be people who are initially not interested, so follow up could change their mind. And there can be customers, and you follow maybe from one sachet, they buy 2 sachet from you, and then you, because of your service, to make them to tell them a lot of spirulina testimonies, to grow them, have more confidence with spirulina, then they buy one box or few bottles. Yeah, so we also need to service and follow up the customers. And for the members, for our leaders, we need to do the follow up every day, to encourage them to understand how is them working in the field. Yeah, and to duplicate them, whether they really understand this, how to start, or even to guide them to teach their new members to duplicate these 7 steps of how to start. Yeah, this is also part of follow up. And of course, for those who have attended the online Zoom meeting with you, for the past 5 days. Every single day we have from 90 packs, 150. We have a lot of new guests joining with you. So don't miss the chance to do a close follow-up with all these guests. They may be thinking, or they may be wondering, or they are not sure, they are considering, or they may have some doubts. If you cannot handle the question that your prospect still have, you can always arrange, we call it a three-way call, meaning your prospect, yourself, and the upline, so that you can borrow power again with your upline, maybe to solve the problem that your prospect have. Because sometimes in the big group of the Zoom meeting, there is 100 packs of people. It's difficult for us to let every guest to ask question in the Zoom. But again, you can always arrange a quick call with your upline after that to solve the problem directly. Yeah, so that will help you in your follow-up as well. And of course, for people who have like or comments to your posts, who show interest about the products, also do proper follow-up. Yeah. So that is 6 steps. Okay, now done. Step number 7, very easy. Just duplicate from step number 1 to step number 6, and just do it daily until it becomes a successful habit. Yeah, so it's the simple actions, but how you can duplicate every single day, and importantly, how many people in your group can do these 7 steps, or how to start independently. Yeah, that is very important. Yeah. So again, just a short summary here. Number 1, take or use products. Number 2, to learn about the business or product. Number 3, attend meetings. Number 4, prepare name list. Number 5, sharing. Number 6, follow up and service. Number 7, just duplicate this 6 steps every single day to your every single downline. Yeah. So imagine, when you have a huge and stable network, or you have a lot of people doing the how to start every single day like you, definitely, the BV or the result will just slowly come later. But importantly is we have to duplicate first this action and teaching and guiding our downlines. So practice this daily 7 simple steps to achieve the success in Elkin. And like I say, if you are a leader, always check and always examine, especially if you are starting to do review with the upline, always check this. How many people in your group are doing the how to start daily? Of course, like I highlight many times just now, of course, the more people are doing the how to start every single day, then the more result you will have later on. Yeah. But it's the how many, imagine, if you yourself can do the 3S, but when you have 100 or 1,000 people can doing the 3S every single day, yeah, definitely you do not need to worry about no result now, but the result will definitely come later. Yeah. And John Maxwell also say, you will never change your life until you change something you do daily. So the secret of your success is found in your daily routine. And if you can build this habit every single day, and also guiding your downline to also do the same thing like you every single day, yeah, definitely the success is not far from you. Okay, so this is just my short sharing for today. I hope it helps. Yeah, and I think for the next week, we have Monday. The topic is about contouring pens. So I will be the product speaker. So if you want to invite more friends to know more about contouring pens, please invite more to join us on coming Monday, 7 p.m. To borrow power. And I think Tuesday is about the FMCG, and Wednesday we have lactose. Yeah. So this is my short sharing today. I thanks Ma'am Izai also joining us. Yeah. I thanks also our brother John also joining us. Tita Bula. We have many diamonds here already, but they are still always very humble to really attend. And definitely in other few weeks you will see also some other diamond speaker. They will share with us some of the basic topic to benefit all the newcomers. They can learn again from this system topic. Yeah. But before I end, I just want to invite two new, not really new members. Yeah, but they are first time to share in the Zoom, so they are shy. So why I want to invite two of them to